Hey, it's Rachel with Rachel Kohler Dog Training, and today I'm going to train Gaia how to ring a bell. So to start, I'm going to place some of her kibble under the bell in hopes that that'll get her to scratch at it to try to get it. When she does, I'm going to click and lift up the bell so she can get a reward. It's important to note that your dog should already be clicker conditioned before doing this because you want to make sure that they understand that the click means that that's what you were looking for. Again, as soon as she puts her paw on the bell, even if it doesn't ding, she gets a click and reward. Here you can see she starts to offer a roll over and then changes her mind and puts her paw on the bell anyways. So I've moved it away from her to encourage her to get up and move to the bell to ring it. Another important thing to note about this trick is you want to make sure the sound of the bell ringing isn't going to scare your pup. So before I even started working on this with Gaia, I rang the bell a couple times in my room to see if she would have any reaction to it, and she didn't mind at all. So that made me feel confident that when we started this trick, it wasn't going to scare her. So here you can see I'm trying to not hold the bell with my hand anymore because at the end of the trick, I want her to be able to do it without my hand there. And then she started to try to get to the food with her mouth, so I had to go back to holding it. At this point, I decide to continue the trick without the kibble underneath. I feel like she should have a pretty good understanding of what I'm asking for, and that's for her paw to touch the bell. This is the part in training where you just wait it out a little bit, see if she'll offer the behavior, and as soon as she does, I'll click and reward. So I've gone back to holding the bell with my hand, even though there's no food under it, because I was getting the behavior I wanted when I was holding the bell. So I want to get some more of those successful reps in before I try to change the picture too much by moving my hand. However, as I mentioned before, I don't want to have to hold the bell, so I'm going to try to phase out my hand. So that's going to look like me putting my hand close to the bell and clicking and rewarding when she hits it. So here you can see I don't put my hand next to the bell, and she actually paws at my hand instead. So I just ignored that behavior and waited for her to hit the bell, and then I clicked and rewarded again. This is cool because you can see her thinking about it. So she looks at my hand, lays down, and decides to hit the bell instead of my hand. Thanks for watching the first session of teaching Gaia how to hit the bell with her paw. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you can stay updated as I post her progression on this trick.